To win the major, all rounds matter. This is especially true for the pistol round, so today I'm going to break down 3 of the pistol rounds by NaVi, the utility used and how they are played out, so we can get an understanding of how they succeeded so highly in the major. I'm Multi and this is Major Winning Pistols. Let's first of all take a look at Mirage against Gambit. NaVi make no secret about rushing into window. They fly into it after rushing underpass and eventually end with a B split. This was an interesting pistol exec. It really benefited off of Gambit's lack of pressure towards middle in the pistol round. A likely read from NaVi from analysis and the respect that usually the Glocks will want to fight close range fights, and mid is not how you get them. Well, unless you're already in window. The lack of pressure from the A players once they were in window and got the initial pick, left them there waiting for any other peaks. Eventually finding Axile in ladder, and NaVi finally decide to take the fight towards B simply because the numbers should be more favourable there. They try vent, but it seems a bit risky even after killing Shiro, and make it a regular cat and app split. Definitely one of the most unique pistol strats I've seen, and I suspect they were banking on the sight focus that the pro teams have developed towards Mirage pistol rounds. Let's take a look at the individual POVs that need mentioning. All of NaVi initially head towards apps, and they're not quiet about it. Electronic and Perfecto stay in apps while the others go underpass, with Perfecto flashing Electronic to peek as the rest of the team rush underpass to window.
I forgot to mention this smoke from Perfecto. It goes towards the window on B, and it helps fake out the B rush. But I wouldn't really bank a whole fake off of one smoke, so it's not that important to the strat, but it's definitely worth mentioning.
Getting a kill but losing bit, securing window, and Perfecto and Electronic then back off of B. Boomich, Bit and Simple all get into window, with Boomich getting in there first, making space and getting safe in time for Simple to assist and trade him. They stay window until pushing vent and trading for Shiro, before it comes to a 1-2 split on B where they get the site for free, plant and clean up the round. We see how Gambit's lousy mid presence allowed NaVi to easily get into window, and the flash and noise kept Axile towards B long enough to not all get swept up and delayed by any cat presence. They then get another gift from Axile with his ladder push, making B significantly weaker to any kind of follow-ups, be it full apps, a short split or full short. Boomich making the eventual best call, which is a split, and fortunately he makes the jump so he arrives in a timely manner to assist the take. A great pistol round that would probably find more success at the pro play than in matchmaking simply because of the pro's nature to stack a site and play their own CT strat than default like many would in less organised games of CS. If I found myself against this strat, I'd do the complete opposite of what Gambit do, as at the start of the round they don't take any fights towards NaVi, and when they finally secure the position that they clearly want, aka window because they rushed it, they then go and decide to fight them. I would almost flip that and maybe even do what Gambit did at the start, maintain it through the mid round, and decide to retake a site rather than try and take map control halfway through the round. Now let's take a look at Nuke. I want to take you through a Nuke pistol they had that was really interesting to me because it challenged one of the best things that the CTs usually have going for them on this kind of round. They went outside and, to be honest, completely dominated Vitality and their long range pistols to then decide to take A, which they could do safer if they just didn't go outside. Electronic smokes off Squeaky to allow a lurk out in towards A. Simple watches outside as Boomich gets on silo and rushes outside, while Bit gets out Squeaky with the use of Electronic smoke as well as his own HE and flash. Boomich gets 2 kills outside as Simple and Electronic work towards Secret and Bit goes down vents. Perfecto then flanks around to Heaven as the outside guys now go mini and take A instead of going towards B through Secret, where they run into Zywoo and get killed. As a CT, when we're looking at the pistol round, you're pretty boxed in on Nuke wherever you're holding, unless you're talking about outside. Here we can see NaVi succeed in taking that away with an early and aggressive push and well fought follow-up kills. Honestly, making Vitality look a bit silly. You may be looking for a bit more analysis on this pistol, but honestly, I'm highlighting the pistols that NaVi won on their way to the major trophy, and this is a round they won that just emphasizes the confidence NaVi were playing with at that time, and with the firepower they have, it elevates their game, and the attitude was likely a big element of carrying the high spirits across the major, eventually into the win. Let's talk about Overpass now. Overpass is starting to show up more and more lately, so I think it's about time that we get some more interesting pistol strats on this as well. Here we have what will eventually be a B take via connector into a split. With the pressure out towards long as they search to find a kill in toilets, it gets one but is traded, then NaVi back off immediately, going towards connector with Perfecto, slowly walking up until they're out on short. Perfecto sets up the nades and the side take gets underway. A very interesting approach to the early round of Overpass, but it makes sense when no matter what map control you take, you are not going to be able to hold it as a T with the pistols you have, whereas on buy rounds, you'd be happy working the control you've earned because you have better range weapons, as Overpass is a notoriously long map. Bit, Simple and Boomage all head towards long to clear out toilets. This is where they find a kill via trades and end up making it 4v4. The squad then group in towards connector while Electronic has been waiting and watching Monster this whole time outside of B. Electronic throws these flashes to get them out of connector so that they can take B short. Once flashed out, Boomage heads towards Monster with Electronic, while Perfecto sets up a molly for right graffiti and more flashes for the side take. And they all end up B, eventually winning the round thanks to a 3k coming out of Boomage. Looking back across these pistols, a lot of success came from just the amount of space the CTs were willing to give up to NaVi, and NaVi made use of the control they had well, not being easily readable while also having the ability to take on fights with the support of flashes and even at times just the tradability. I hope you enjoyed this. I have some ideas coming up for the next few videos, and I'm looking forward to getting to a kind of new level regarding my content. In the meantime, you can check out my latest video over on Leetify, where you'll also be able to see a few videos from my buds as well. Catch you all in the next one.